when Marcia Lynn, a 42-year-old businesswoman, vanished without a trace. Her friends assumed she'd finally taken that long vacation she talked about, but 2 weeks later, her car turned up in the strangest hands possible. Her lawyer, and when questioned, he simply said, "I was just borrowing it." But what unraveled next exposed secrets, money, and betrayal that no one could have seen coming. Marcia Lynn was a self-made success, a tech consultant from Seattle with clients around the country, and a reputation for keeping her life private. She didn't do parties. She didn't post on social media, but she was always reachable by phone. That's why, when she stopped responding to messages, her assistant grew worried. 3 days turned into 5. 5 became 10. Still, no Marcia. Her condo was neat, her mail untouched. But the strangest part? Her car, a 2022 black Mercedes-Benz SUV, was gone. Marcia had recently been dealing with a complicated contract dispute. She hired Justin Cole, a sharp, smooth-talking attorney known for getting things done fast. He was flashy, charming, well-dressed, and maybe too confident for his own good. When police started asking questions, Justin was cooperative. He confirmed Marcia was a client, said they'd last spoken briefly, about a week before she disappeared. Nothing unusual, he claimed, until 2 days later. An officer spotted a black Mercedes parked sloppily in front of a liquor store. License plate, Mar5HA. It was Marcia's car. Behind the wheel, Justin Cole. When police asked him why he was driving his missing client's car, Justin didn't flinch. He said, "She told me I could borrow it while she was out of town. She flew to Dubai for business, left it in the garage for me." The officers asked for proof, a text, an email, anything. He scrolled his phone, claimed he deleted the messages to save space. When asked about her phone being off for 2 weeks, he shrugged. Maybe she's just gone off the grid. But investigators weren't buying it. With Marcia officially declared missing and her lawyer caught in possession of her luxury vehicle, detectives obtained a warrant to search her home, car, and most importantly, Justin's office. Inside Justin's sleek downtown suite, they found what you'd expect. Client files, legal pads, a Nespresso machine. But one locked drawer stood out. Inside, a burner phone, wiped clean, Marcia's passport, and a folder labeled M. Lynn Retainer. The retainer form was unsigned. The ink appeared fresh. It looked planted. Worse yet, there were large deposits made to Justin's business account just days before Marcia disappeared. 2 deposits, $75,000 each. Label consultation. Investigators traced Marcia's last known movements. She was last seen on Monday, March 3rd, entering her condo at 8:14 p.m. There's no footage of her ever leaving again, but her phone pinged from a rural tower 42 miles away on Justin's family's old property. The next morning, Justin denied ever visiting the land, which had sat empty for years, but fresh tire tracks were found, and nearby, a burned pile of documents. Among the ashes, partially scorched bank statements, all in Marcia Lynn's name. A breakthrough came when a parking garage attendant came forward. He worked at Marcia's condo building and remembered something odd. That fancy lawyer guy, Cole, he came in 3 nights in a row, parked in her spot, used her fob, said she was out of town and let him borrow it. But Marcia never told management she'd be away, and the last time Justin visited was the day after she was reported missing. Marcia was preparing to sue a former business partner, a man named Ethan Cross, for breach of contract. It was a 7-figure case. Justin Cole had promised her results, and she paid heavily up front. But detectives found no evidence Justin ever filed a suit. In fact, he drafted fake documents to make it look like legal proceedings had begun. He forged court stamps, created fake docket numbers, even mocked up fake emails from a judge. In short, he was stealing from her, with mounting evidence: the stolen car, the forged documents, the financial motive, and Marcia still missing. Justin Cole was arrested on April 12th and charged with fraud, obstruction, and unauthorized use of property. But the biggest charge, murder, wasn't filed, because they still hadn't found Marcia. For weeks after the arrest, a contractor called 911 from a remote cabin property outside Olympia. He'd been hired to renovate an old guest house. Inside the wall, a sealed compartment. Inside that compartment, a body wrapped in plastic. Her fingerprints confirmed what everyone feared. It was Marsha Lynn. Autopsy revealed blunt force trauma to the head. Detectives also found fragments of clothing with Justin's DNA, likely transferred in the struggle. It was no longer a fraud case. It was murder. The courtroom was packed. Justin Cole arrived with a team of expensive lawyers, but the evidence was damning. They tried to argue the car was lent to him in good faith, that the body was planted to frame him, but the forensic trail, the phone ping, the tire tracks, the fake lawsuit, the motive, all led to one conclusion. He had stolen from Marsha, and when she threatened to go to the police, he silenced her forever. Guilty, sentenced to life without parole. Marsha Lynn trusted her lawyer, paid him to protect her. Instead, he saw an opportunity and turned greed into violence. She was smart, successful, independent, but no one saw it coming. And when the man hired to defend her became her destroyer, it was justice that had the final word.